Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jeff Pontifex, and this is smashorpass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Ajax. I like the white and gold. That's a pleasant aesthetic. Not sure I'm sold on the big cape/bedsheet you got over your shoulders. The crown helmet is a little much. Presumably you wouldn't wear that to bed, though. Yeah, I'll give it a go once. Sure, why not? Smash. Alexei Shostakov, the Red Guardian. Nice beard. I appreciate that. Your outfit, not terribly exciting. A little bland and generic. I'm trying to come up with other things to say about you, but all I can think about is how short your legs are compared to your torso. You're like 80% torso and 2% leg. Okay, maybe not that bad, but it's still, I can't not see it. I can imagine you sitting on the edge of the bed with your little feet wiggling back and forth because you can't reach the floor. If I took you anywhere, we need to get a step stool. Yeah, I'll pass. Ancient One. Snazzy outfit. Nice beard. Your hat is a little priestly. A little bishop-like. Just a bit. Yeah, the priestish hat kind of throws me off. I don't like that vibe. Also, there's so much purple. Too much purple, I think. Why don't you use your magic and get yourself a better hat, and then we can talk. Pass. Anika. Apologies if I said that wrong. Guessing you're from Black Panther. Cape is a little silly. All capes are a little silly. Your spear polearm weapon thing is a little ridiculous. The rest of the outfit is simple enough, kinda sexy, kinda practical. At least for someone living where it's extremely hot all the time. In a futuristic tribal sort of way, which I think is what they were going for. I don't know. Overall, she seems fine. She seems capable of taking care of herself, which is nice. Yeah, sure. Smash. Ayesha. Ben, what's happening? I don't know. Sorry, I'm not even Ben. Well, on one hand, I do like a dramatic entrance, and that is a very dramatic entrance. On the other hand, cleaning up that much glass is going to be ridiculous, and it's such a pain in the arse. Physique is on point, but what's with the bright yellow skin? Are you related to Big Bird? You might be related to Big Bird. The skin tone's throwing me off. I'll pass. Ayo. Ayo? Terribly sorry if I said that wrong. I like the earrings. I'm not sure if she's supposed to have just a ponytail in the back of her head, or if that's a weird shadow or something. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not vibing the face and head tattoos. Maybe that's a cultural thing and I'm not trying to be disrespectful about it, but it's just not something I'm used to and it's hard for me to get excited about it. Yeah, I think the face and head tattoos are throwing me off. I'll pass. I'm sorry. Baron Zemo. So wait, you're a hero because you pulled the collar on your turtleneck sweater all the way up over your head? That's all you need to do for a costume these days? That feels like a bit of a cheap trick, don't it? And on one hand, I appreciate you drinking a glass of wine while at work. That always makes the work day go smoothly. But how are you drinking that through your turtleneck sweater collar? You're gonna make a mess. Is that why the whole thing's purple? Have you just stained it with that much wine? I'll pass. Bruce Banner, the Hulk. See, here's the problem. And it's a problem faced by us all, and none more so than Bruce. Bruce is lovely. He's a nice guy, he's kind, he's helpful, he's very smart. What's not to love? But we can't have Bruce without Hulk. And Hulk is, well, he's as problematic as the Hulk is. We all know it. If he could control it like he did in the recent films, maybe, as he typically is, I want to say yes, but there's too much at risk that something goes wrong and Hulk pops out and beats me to death like a ragdoll. And I don't want to get smacked around like a ragdoll. Not even for pretend. And definitely not for realsies. I'm sorry, bros. Pass. Brunhild the Valkyrie. I mean, what's not to love about a Valkyrie? Badass ladies kicking ass and taking names and doing what they gotta do. I would have a Valkyrie for a bodyguard, sure. Maybe she'll guard my body. That's not supposed to be a euphemism, but you know what? It can be a euphemism as well. That's fine. Yeah, smash. Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. His programming could kick in and he could kill me without even thinking about it. Or he could use his big metal arm and rip my cock off. Like it was a dandelion he was plucking out of the garden. What's not to love? Pass. Mary Sue, Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. Yes. I mean, look at her. She's lovely, of course. But I am not a huge fan of the character and how she's written. She's a little too perfect, and I prefer my heroes flawed and normal. So this is going to be a hate fuck. Just letting you all know now. This is going to be a straight up hate fuck. It is what it is. Smash. Charles Xavier. Right. Two problems I face with Mr. Charles. First, I really don't like the option that he could just read all of my thoughts and emotions without my consent at any moment. And I know some of you might say, oh, but he wouldn't do that, he'd be respectful. Except he often isn't respectful of it. If you actually watch the films and the cartoons, he often goes into people's brains willy-nilly. I mean, that's the whole point of Cerebro, isn't it? All those people he looks at in Cerebro just goes right inside their fucking brains without their permission. It's a little invasive, and I don't like that. Second of all, and this is more of a engineering conundrum, having never been with someone who is mobility impaired, I believe is the polite term. I could be wrong on that. I'm not entirely sure how that all would go. And I would like to be prepared for that before I attempted to do it for the first time, so I didn't embarrass myself. Or them, for that matter. Yeah. Pass. Christine Palmer. I have no idea who you are. I do get the impression you're not actually a nurse. I don't know if that's true or not, but you have the look of someone who's pretending to be a nurse and is doing something you shouldn't. Which potentially is fine. I mean, as long as you're not hurting the patients, I don't really give a fuck. Are you robbing the hospital? They overcharge anyway, it's fine. Assuming it's an American hospital, of course. And on my monitor, maybe my coloration is off, but she's definitely got a bit of a ginger tinge to the hair. Do love me some ginger. Kind of a slutty nurse's outfit, not really an actual nurse's outfit. Which is why it seems like she's pretending to be a nurse and not an actual nurse. Actual nurses don't have time to look sexy, they mostly just look tired and fed up with my bullshit, which is fair. Yeah, sure. Smash. Clint Barton, Hawkeye. Not vibing the purple spandex, but that's just me. Also, what's with the shoulder pads? The 80s called. They want their shoulder pads back. Other than that, you're reasonably healthy and fit, lad. Keep yourself in shape. Go to the gym regularly. Well done. Good for you. Show off. Off topic. I recall that you're deaf. Did I remember that correctly? I think I do. I think you're deaf. That's fine. I just happen to remember it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Smash. You'll never hear me coming. Colonel Chester Phillips. Sir, salute, sir. I'm not going to salute you. I don't respect your authority. What I really don't respect is that mustache. Oh, God, that mustache. No. That's a horrible, some sort of dead squirrel taped to your upper lip. It's like a comedy spirit Halloween mustache you super glued up there, and now you just can't get it off. It's ridiculous. No. No. No, 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 no. I cannot deal with that mustache. Get out. Off you go. Go, 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 go. Pass. Darcy Lewis. Oh, look at her. She's adorable. I believe she becomes a doctor later on, so you know she's smart and talented. She can pay attention and study and learn. A little bit of gothic with the Scar coffee mug. Honestly, the ideal nerd girlfriend. What's not to love? Absolutely. Smash. Dr. Otto Octavius, a.k.a. Dagak. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Those arms are intimidating. I agree. But, at least in the film, I believe they showed him having quite exquisitely delicate control of them. And while I'm a little scared, I'm also a little curious. I know you're disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in me too. But here we go. Let's just give him the smash and move on and not talk about it anymore. Give me that robot arm, my homie. Smash. Drax the Destroyer. It's a good name. You really encapsulated your sense of identity in your name. Drax, you're here to destroy. See, here's the problem. Despite anything else about you, you still named yourself the Destroyer. Which means, to me, that tells me you have a very singular focus. You don't have a whole lot of bandwidth left over for peripheral activities. And I don't want to get destroyed. I feel like you're a man with a plan, and time with me does not fit into that plan. So I will pass, because I don't want to get destroyed. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.